Hello everyone! The new update is coming, 2 weeks, and the level cap is going up. So I took the time to check what we need in terms of experience and hammers and everything really. So let's dive into it. We'll start by looking at the non-MLB items, and they will start on 72, and the max level will of course be 75. And for this you will need 7 hammers, and it will cost you 86,380 gold if you do it this way. The gold will of course change slightly depending on which types of hammers you use, but this is what you will need for these items. Moving on, we have the MLB items, and as you can see they will start on 79, so they're getting a little boost there, and 27% there. To get these maxed out to level 80, you will have to use 11 level 20 hammers and 1 level 5 or level 3, and it's going to cost around 136,230 gold depending on. This example here is using a level 5, so I believe it's a little bit more expensive. However, I have actually gotten all the different combinations, or not all of them, but a lot of them, so let's take a look at that. And as we can see here, the top one here, you may want to save this by the way, is the different combinations that I found that works to get the item from 79. That's what it will start on if it's already MLB, and all the way to 80. And you will either need 11 level 20 hammers and a 3 or a 5. 6 level 25 hammers plus a 10 hammer also works, and then you also have 2 level 30 hammers and 3 level 25 hammers. That would also get the job done. There's of course other combinations too, but I was unable to find this because I don't have these items on my Korean account, so I found some streams and such that I was looking at. And you can also see for the non-MLB items going from 72 to 75, you could either use 7 level 20 hammers, 4 level 25s, 2 level 30 and 1 20, or 1 30 and 2 25, and you can also of course see the gold costs. So the next step here is to plan, of course. And to do that, I took a screenshot of all my hammers, so you may want to write down this text. I will also include it in the description and a pinned comment. And this is what I ended up with, so this is my inventory. Just taking screenshots of everything and just putting it together in Paint really, and then just counting the amount of hammers and comparing it to the requirements. And also you need to count the amount of items that you want to max out, or level up rather. And I believe this, for me at least, I counted on around 50 items, should be enough to get me all the items maxed out. So you should probably do the same, so you're all ready. We do have a lot of time still to plan out this, so better get ready. Moving on to experience and heroes. To do this, I was getting help from my friend Zibo. Like I said before, I haven't gotten past World 11 on my Korean account, so I needed someone that did, and of course we have the Only Night videos, make that possible. And what we did, as you can see here, was just getting past the next level, and I was noting down the amount of experience before and after the full level was gained. And now you can see on the left side of the screen, everything is noted down. And then for the MLB levels, of course, we just took one level at a time, so these are 100% accurate. However, 72 to 75 may be a little bit off, but it's still good enough. So as you can see here, 72 to 75 will cost you 732,950 experience, around there. And then going from MLB or like LB0 to maximum would be 3,233,600 experience. However, characters that are already MLB will start out a little bit into 78, and you can see here the experience before and after. So for those of you who already have MLB heroes right now at 77, the experience that you will need is 1,390,000, exactly that amount. So just like with the weapons, count how many heroes you have and put the experience together, and you'll know how much you will need for the update. And you can of course calculate the amount of incomes of experience as well. Like if you're behind on experience, for example, you of course calculate all the stamina, or as well as you can at least. It will be 144 per day. And then of course if you're buying the 1000 stamina, you have a source there of stamina, and also you have the stamina from the mail. So putting all that together, you will then know a rough estimate on exactly how much experience you will need. And before we are done, there has also been some changes, or should I say additions, to the Mech Forge and World Exploration. Sadly, one of those additions are not new missions, because I really enjoyed these, so I'm kind of disappointed that there's no new missions here. But there are, however, new blueprints. That's the cylindrical one, and then there is the hold one. And of course there's also a new merc with that. We have one super costume, that's the Spring Picnic Mia. Looking like this, and it's nice to see one useful hero actually getting one rather than Knight and Rampang. And then there's also the mysterious vending machine coin bank. That's a long name, it's going to be annoying to fit in the spreadsheet, but anyways. So you can see here 12% attack, 9% healing, and on hit heals all allies by 9% of heal. And I believe the 5-star one is 25% instead of 9. Activate once every 5 seconds, so this could be a really interesting item actually, and depending on where you put it. Of course Mia would be the first hero that comes to mind, but I think there are other heroes as well, such as Gabriel perhaps, and we also have Idolive. And one thought that hit me was also Nari, because I remember the Sage Bead actually happens to have healing on the item, so maybe that could work. I haven't really looked into this, I'm more just showing this off here. And the other item would be the Invader Mothership replica, which works like a reversed version of the statue. You have the 12% attack of course, and then there is, this is on the level 3 mind you, so it's going to be 20% damage to enemies with less than or equal to 60%. So in other words, there would be a sweet spot there in the middle between 40 and 60, but I think most people will simply just swap this and use this instead of the statue when the bosses get below the 60% mark. And so that's the two new additions for the Forge. And of course the materials are 1, 2, 5 here, and there is 2, 5, 1 here on the cylindrical one. Also keep in mind that the spreadsheet has been updated. I will put a link in the description, and also in that pinned comment I was mentioning earlier. In here you can find everything really. You have the experience requirements here. You do have also information on Lilleh, that's a new hero. I'm not going to cover her here. And there's also some new mercs in the Forge and new blueprints. So you can check all this out in this sheet here. And also you can probably notice that there are some new music in the video, and that's the season 2 music for the new stage, I believe. And also there is a playlist for all that, so I'm going to link that as well, just so you haven't missed out. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope this will help. And yeah, start planning and let's get ready. Wow, I'm so hyped for the new season. Anyways, take care everyone, and see you later.